Hello, everyone. My name is Yaro Lisitsyn. I am co-founder and CEO of VXG. At VXG, we are offering a technology to watch tens of thousands of surveillance cameras simultaneously. There are many examples when you need to watch 10,000 cameras. I will give you a couple of examples. A child is abducted, and the New York Police Department will need to watch 10,000 cameras to locate the child. Or a completely different example, 10,000 homeowners have surveillance cameras at home, and they need to know when they have a stranger in their backyard. How this problem is solved today? You can hire people, but obviously this is not very scalable. You can use smart cameras or video analytics servers, but if we are talking about 10,000 cameras, it's going to be in tens of millions of dollars. You can run video analytics servers on the cloud, but also it's going to be cost prohibitive. Now, how VXG is solving this problem? VXG connects surveillance cameras on demand to the best artificial intelligence on the cloud. By on demand, I mean we only use resources when we need them. For example, if you only need to analyze video for 1 minute per day, you will pay for only that minute. And here's our value proposition. So we, first of all, we connect any camera to the best artificial intelligence, and this results in the best quality, even for very basic cameras. We use AI only when it's needed, and this results in up to 100 times operation cost saving. And we work at any scale, which is especially important today when all the deployments require a lot of cameras in different locations. There are more than 1 billion cameras in the world with total addressable market of $10 billion a year. Our business model is, our go-to-market strategy is channel sales. We are primarily focused on enterprise customers. We have companies like Large, Brevo, and several other public large companies in our pipeline. Plus, we have already closed paying customers such as Bosch or NEC. Our business model is land and expand. Our customers start from paying us $500 a month, and now we have customers who are paying us in tens of thousands of dollars. Co-founders worked together since 2003. We built 2 companies prior to VXG. We closed our seed round in 2020, and we are envisioning to raise round A in Q3 this year. Thank you for your time, and I will be happy to answer your questions. Also, please drop me a message, and I will be happy to keep you posted.
Thank you very much, Yaro. And here is Danielle.
Unmuting. So thank you, Yaro. Very interesting, actually. I live in Tel Aviv, so we tend to say that we have biggest number of cameras per square meter in this city. And unfortunately, even here, things happen. So 2 questions. First is I always ask about competition, and I want to clarify to all the startups that are listening to us right now that we, the judges, are rating you on how clear we understand your competition. So that's one. And the second question is just to understand the process. Are you taking all the footages to your server, you analyzing the feedback back to your customer? So 2, one is competition, okay. The second one is process flow. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. So the first question about competition, we have approximately 30 companies in the world who are competing in this space. It's called video management systems. So we all know each other very well. We are presenting at the same trade shows. Everyone knows everyone. Our differentiator is that we are really focused on cloud processing. So we are saying that if we cannot offer a feature for 10,000 cameras, then it doesn't make sense for us to have this feature. This is our huge differentiator. So we don't have all the features that our competitors have, but all what we have works at any scale. That's why we are primarily focused on working with enterprise customers like Bosch and AC, those who are selling hundreds of thousands of cameras. Now, the second question, as I said, our idea, the strategy is to connect cameras to the cloud services. And it's not only analytics. By far, the most demanded service is recording. So first of all, we do cloud recording. Then we do cloud broadcasting. Then we do cloud analysis. And since we are doing this on the cloud, we have all this flexibility when we can switch between these services. For example, today Microsoft is doing a great job, but tomorrow Amazon will do something better than Microsoft, and our customers will just switch with a click of a button from Microsoft to Amazon. And this is our differentiator. And the other thing is that when it comes to cloud services, you can do all the analysis on demand. You don't really need to pay 24/7 to someone to acquire your data, to analyze your data. You pay only when you need it. You have an accident, then you just analyze video from all cameras you need, and you only pay for that specific period of time. Or you have an event, then automatically this short period of time will be, say, analyzed on the cloud based on some event. It can be motion event, it can be some sensor, it can be anything. So this is our differentiator. Sorry,
so if I understood you correctly, at any given time, the data remains on cloud and you get access when the data needs to be analyzed.
Exactly. And we are on the cloud, you have a flexibility of having, let's say, 20 different services, and you can use those services on demand. It doesn't mean that you will be paying for 20 services. You will pay only when it's needed. So this is the huge differentiator. So it sounds like we have a lot of, let's say, features, and we are doing a lot of processing, but in reality, we only do this processing when it's really needed. And this is how we save up to 100 times of operational costs to our customers.
Understood. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. And here's Alfredo.
Perfect. Thank you for the presentation. Are there any major obstacles when servicing new industries or new countries, such as regulation and so on, that can affect the potential growth of VXG?
It's a really good question, because our industry is quite traditional. It is called CCTV, which means it should be all closed circuit. But the reality is that the industry is moving to the cloud. Let's take home surveillance as an example. There are no such things as home DVRs anymore. 3 years ago, you could find them at Best Buy or in Walmart, but no more you can find those solutions. Every home surveillance solution today is cloud-based. The same is happening today with the professional surveillance industry. Yes, there is some resistance for sure, but the growth is exponential. 3 years ago, only 4% of integrators were interested in cloud recording. Last year, 23% of integrators were interested in cloud recording. So the growth was from 4% 2 years ago, to 24%. So it's an exponential growth. We believe that in a year, 50% of integrators will do at least cloud recording. But when you have cloud recording, you can offer other services. So again, recording is by far the most demanded service. But as soon as you have recording on the cloud, you can then offer all spectrum of cloud services for cameras.
Thank you very much for that question. Thank you very much for that answer. And thank you very much, Yaro, for that pitch. Always good to see you.